It's all about fishing. It's all about hunting. It's all about the great outdoors. And it's all about outdoors with Captain Roy and Cheryl.
Good morning. Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Roy.
And I'm Cheryl Little. And we're in Hartford, Alabama today at Joe's Motor Service.
We're really on a safari.
We are on a safari. It's a beautiful drive coming up here.
Yeah. And I believe we're going to enjoy ourselves because we're going to see some boats like you've never seen before.
That's
Paul.
right.
And to see some of the best aluminum boats that ever been made.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Riley,
we're glad to have you at Hartford.
I have heard about you for a long time, and I just had the pleasure this morning of meeting Joe. Of course, he's one of our sponsors that we appreciate so much. And we're going to make a tour and Joe show us around, and we're going to ride on some of these boats.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. And you know, they've got different motors than what I'm used to seeing, so that's going to be neat to experience a jet boat and electric too, right?
All electric.
That's going to be neat.
Electric boat. I tell you what, I believe that's what it's coming to. You know, so y'all need to pay particular attention to when we get to that electric boat, because that may be what you want. And
with the way gas prices are going up, that's definitely something to look into.
That's sure. We've got a few emails. Yeah,
okay.
Read one or two of those emails.
Okay. Hi, Captain Roy. I read your website, and that 6 is now the limit on specs. Is that 5 between 15 and 20 inches and 1 over 20 inches? Gloria Turner.
This most simple explanation I could give you is the bag limit now is 6 specs. It's been raised one, and out of those 6 specs that you catch, only 1 per person can be 20 inches or above. Mm-hmm. Well, just 1 per person, and you can have 6 per person, and that's up, of course, from previous years. So I hope that kind of explains. I'll tell you a good idea if you got room on your boat is to get you a set of regulations, whether you're fishing in Alabama, Florida, or wherever. But get the fishing regulations for that state and keep it in your boat.
Yep. And also, I've got a good tip too. Fish App Rules. Fish App Rules is available, I know for sure, on your iPhone, and it's updated with all the new regulations coming in. It's a great thing to have. I believe it's out for the Droid, but I'm not 100% sure. But Fish App Rules, check it out.
But me and Joe don't have one.
We don't have one. That's for the younger people. We wouldn't know how to turn it on if we had one.
We have to take our grandyoungers on to turn them on.
Absolutely. That's what I do.
Hey, we got one more email here. Let's see. Hi, Captain Roy. I enjoy your videos, but wondered if you could tell viewers what the water depth is while you're filming the video. That would be helpful. Thanks, Jan. That's true. Water depth is very important.
I usually fish in 3 to 4 feet of water. Cheryl fishes and puts her kayak in about 1 foot of water, and then she fishes in towards the hill from there. She fishes the sawgrass, and then she'll throw her anchor out and get out and wade. And one time this winter it was cold, and Cheryl could see some fish. I was on my boat, and I couldn't get in there to them. And over beside the boat, Cheryl went away.
I need to give you some waders.
So it's different, but I will. And this time of the year, by the way, with the water temperature now is going to be on the rise. A good way to do is to start in shallow. Depending on where the winds are blowing, really. But start out further you think the fish is, and fish in towards the shallow water, or vice versa. And then everybody's got depth recorder on the boat. Note the temperature when you catch them. I mean the depth, and you're probably going to be in that area, but they'll move with the tide. So it's hard, but we'll try to do that. We'll try to add that.
Yep. Maybe we could start saying, we're fishing an outgoing tide, and the depth is so many feet, and yeah, that definitely would be helpful.
Hey, I'm about to break out the hive. Let's go look at some of these boats. You ready?
That sounds good.
Bayou George Hardware, located on Highway 2301, first store on the right. We carry a complete line of FRM feed, chicken feed, goat feed, worm feed, horse feed, cattle feed, dog food, catfish food, floating or sinking. A complete line.
If you need a key made, we can make it. We also have a full line of plumbing supplies, water heaters, and water pumps. And don't forget, we also carry groceries.
And both locations carry ethanol-free gas.
Bayou George Hardware, located on Highway 2301, first store on the right.
Hi, this is Nate with Mexico Beach Marina. Remember, we're a key dealer for Yamaha outboards as well as a 5-star certified service department. Dealer for Edgewater powerboats. Our marina store still offers all your latest tackle, live bait, bulk ice, ethanol-free fuel, and slip rentals. And our beach store has everything you need for your day at the beach with Guy Harvey, Salt Life, Sperry, Topsider, Hook and Tackle, Bimini Bay, and much more. You can check out our website at mexicobeachmarina.com. Check out our Facebook page. So come on down to beautiful Mexico Beach and come on in and say hi.
The Register Meat Company was founded over 71 years ago by Pappy Register.
Register's premier product is their country-style sausage. It is 100% pure pork and hog casings with their secret seasonings. It's packaged in mild hot, and I mean hot. Their sugar cure bacon is smoked for hours. And Register's premium hams are pumped with their special ham pump. If you're in the Cottondale area, stop by their country store and ask about their Pick 5 program and their veggie bushel. Look for Register's meats at your local grocery.
For everything you need on or off the water, visit the Panama City and St. Andrews Marinas. Both locations provide you with easy access boat slips, ramps, fuel, bait, and tackle. Come visit our ship stores and see our unique nautical gifts and clothing, or just relax with a cool drink and grab a snack while watching the boats come in.
Don't forget that Mariner on your shopping list. Come by and see our unique nautical gifts, cards, and clothing at the ship store at Panama City or St. Andrews Marina.
Panama City and St. Andrews Marinas, everything you remember and so much more.
Joe, let's just do a walk through here. You've got a lot of boats rigged up, and just kind of give us an idea of what you've got in here.
Yeah. Well, this is a 14-footer here, Roy. It's we put a 20 on it with power tilt, stick steering. That is a fine River Creek boat. Like an old man stopped by and said, I want a shell cracker boat. Well, that's a shell cracker boat.
That's a shell cracker boat.
It's a popular boat, sure is.
Okay.
And then, of course, they move up in size. Right here's our 16-footer.
Joe, stop at this. Now that one, a man could flounder on that. A 400-pound man could stand on the front of that boat and flounder on it, couldn't he?
That's one of our electric boats. We've got an electric motor on that one, like the one that we ran.
Okay.
And that's one of our electric boats. But that type boat, it's got a lot of potential. Sure has.
Different strokes for different folks.
Absolutely. So this is our 16, the regular V Pro. This is the original boat. This is the original. And we put it on big aluminum trailers with torsion axles under them. And, they do a tremendous job, sure do. We could take any boat we build. We can put a steering wheel in, a center console. We can make a bass boat out of it. We can make any type boat out of any hull that we build. Or we could custom build a hull for somebody. Everything is not cut and dried and stamped out like a cookie cutter.
Rhino boats are made right here. Here's the folks that make them, and they make them the way you like them.
This is a 15-foot bluegill, just a basic boat, just as basic as you could have one. But it's a fine river boat, good steady boat, sure is. And we build a bass boat, most any size.
Let's take a shot right over here because we're going to take a ride on this boat.
We're going to take a ride on it. We can show you how to run over stumps, logs, in shallow water. You know, you got about 3 or 3.5 inches of water, that thing's gone. That's all it takes. Nothing is below the bottom of the boat. We put the little tunnel in it, and everything's picked up above the bottom of the boat.
Jet drive.
Jet drive.
No problem. We're going to try this one out next one.
Let's go. This is our 17.5 footer. This is a big, fine boat. Now we could put a 70 horse motor on a stick now legally. So we could build this in a stick and put a 70 on it, and there is the most room you've ever seen in that boat.
Stick our center console.
Oh, there again, we can make a center console, a side console, tiller steer, any way you want it. We build this boat. We normally stock it ourselves with a stick because it sells better for us right here in Hartsville.
You know, anybody's going to invest money in a boat. They need to get what they want and not just go to a dealer someplace and buy something and then have to add to it or tell this man what you want on a boat, just how you want it built, how you want the hull to, and he'll build it for you. And hey, life's too short, fish to dig cricket, ain't it?
It is. This live one's around.
Get what you want.
Cheryl, this is our 193. This is the biggest stock Rhino we build. Although we could custom build something bigger, but this one's got a center console in it. And short deck up front. It's a popular boat for offshore. I got people king mackerel fishing in it and literally going to their friend's farm pond the next day. You could just put it, he said, I brim fished yesterday and I king mackerel fished today. It pretty well goes anywhere. And that's one of the good parts about it. Of course, being aluminum is lighter and takes a big engine and everything. But
got 115 on it.
I believe it's a 115. This is a popular boat.
Joe, I see a big old boat right over there that I'll come up here to look at.
That's a custom built boat. Yeah, that's not another one in the world like it.
Let's go look at it.
All right.
Now, Joe, this is an original, right?
It absolutely original.
The first one you've ever made like this. Tell us about it.
Well, we designed this for the Wounded Warriors. It's going to Fort Rooker, Lake Tulaga. It'll be on the lake over there for the Wounded Warriors. And we wanted a boat that a man in a wheelchair had access to do whatever he wanted to do. First thing, let me show you. This will go down to the dock, and the wheelchair will roll right in. Of course, that seat can come up, so he's got full access. In the boat, he can roll around anywhere he wants to in the boat. He'll have a trolling motor on it, then everything is done by a button in his hand, remote. He'll have electric anchors, be remote. He can sit in one spot, let both anchors down, turn the trolling motor wherever he wants, whatever speed. He can handle everything from his wheelchair. He can handle everything in the boat.
So, you know, you can put a pedestal seat or you can just stand the wheelchair?
Well, that's right. There's places for 7, that's some of the pedestals right there. There's places for 7 seats, plus a driving seat, plus a little seat in front of the console. The thing's ready for 8 people. They can put a lot of people on it. It's got live wells, it's got storage, unreal. It's even got a big storage in the floor that you can fold up a wheelchair and lay down inside once it gets on there. So we feel like it'll be beneficial to them.
Right, so they'll take veterans and use this to take the wounded veterans.
That's it, yeah. And the man, they'll be able to take it out, his family, get on here, he can take his family fishing and everything, although he's in a wheelchair, say, or cripple, or one way or another. But he'll have access to whatever he needs, be able to take his friends or his family and go fishing. Also, we've got Key West boats, flats boats, even, you know, snapper boats, offshore boats.
And this is a what? This is
16 footer.
16 footer. And with a 40 horse motor, 40 console, what you tell me you can sell this boat for?
Well, we under 15,000.
Under 15,000.
And we got a big aluminum trailer with torsion axles under it. Of course, they go in prices from there up. This is one of the smaller ones, but we got all sizes. And they build a skiff type boat like some of the other skiffs, but I like these skiffs better. They seem to be better built. Just a lot of features about these skiffs I like better than I do from a lot of the others. Because really, that's the reason we're selling them. And we've had Key West for years. They're quality boats.
Nice boats.
When you only have one shot, one chance, there are only 2 names to remember: Browning and C&G Sporting Goods. C&G carries the full line of Browning rifles, shotguns, handguns, knives, and clothing. Like the Browning X boat, every component of the Browning X boat works together to deliver the most critical feature: total accuracy. Visit C&G Sporting Goods today, because you don't want to miss that one shot.
Brooks Bait and Tackle. We're located at 6910 Highway 22 in Callaway. We've expanded our saltwater tackle: DOAs, gulps, trout trailers, Bomber King rigs. We've increased our Zoom selection. We have over 55 different brim pulls to choose from. We have the biggest selection of H&H spinners in town. We have earthworms, red worms, green worms, and wigglers. We have live shrimp. We have ice by the scoop, by the bag, $1.25 a bag, 10-pound bag, $1.25 a bucket, or 25 cents a scoop. And most importantly, we offer non-ethanol gas. Brooks Bait and Tackle is your one-stop shop.
Panama City Gastroenterology specializes in colon cancer screening, gastroesophageal reflux disease, all aspects liver disease, and we do conduct clinical trials. We provide care in timely fashion using our extensive experience and are mindful of healthcare costs.
Folks, if you're 50 years old and haven't had a colonoscopy in the last 5 years, you need to give Doc a call.
For the latest medical news, join us today on Facebook, Panama City Gastroenterology.
Hi folks, I'm BJ with BJ's Marine. This has been a family-owned and operated business for over 20 years. We pride ourselves in the sales and service of Nissan and Tohatsu outboards. At BJ's, we have factory-trained and authorized technicians for Nissan and Tohatsu. We also repair most any make or model outboard. Call or come by BJ's Marine Service at 1317 Transmitter Road. And folks, we really do appreciate your business.
Whether it's removing dangerous trees or planting new ones, Gulf Coast Tree Specialists can help you with all your tree care needs. Sometimes your tree problems are too big for you to handle. Even if it seems impossible to remove your tree, our licensed, bonded, and insured professionals can always find a way for a fair and reasonable price. We can also remove large and unusual items from your property. And our certified arborists can analyze root problems and evaluate structural issues. At Gulf Coast Tree Specialists, we would like to thank you for your continued support and service over the past 20 years and look forward to serving you in the future.
See the thickness of the metal, it's 1/8 inch thick. And you can see how the hull's built. It's welded and outside, then it's welded inside. It's double welded.
As you get through welding, then you come back and go to putting the installation.
Put everything in it. Up here we've got one. It's just a basic boat, and it's got the flotation and everything in it, and we're ready to start carpeting it.
All right. Let's walk up and look at it.
Justin has put the carpet in it. He's putting the vinyl on the floor and the carpet. He's getting the stick bracket ready now to put the stick in it. When he puts the stick in it and puts the seat on it, it's got a live weld under the seat. He'll install another seat in the back, clean it up and decal it, and it'll be ready for custom.
What size motor can you put on this?
We could rate this up to a 40. We have sold a lot of these with 25, but a 40 does great on it. So we do rate them up to a 40.
Okay, well it's shaking up now, Ray. About ready for somebody to get in and go fishing.
It needs to go fishing, that's right.
Gentlemen, this is a unique motor and boat here. This is what you call a tunnel boat?
A tunnel boat. We put a small tunnel in the back. And this is a jet engine. And basically, if this boat floats, it moves. Nothing sticks below the bottom of the boat. The foot of that motor right there is about 1 inch above the bottom of the boat.
It's that simple.
So you run shallow water, you could probably, this thing going, you could probably start off in 4 inches of water and then possibly, if you're moving along, run through about 3 inches, just go right on through it. And if you go over a log or anything, you see the foot of the motor don't even touch, just go over it. You'll feel it rumble on the bottom of the boat, but it doesn't seem to slow you down.
I had one more question I want to ask you about that 35 horse tunnel drive.
Right.
How does the price compare compare it to a prop motor?
Well, it's a little more, not much. It's a little more. That rig, boat motor, trailer, battery, gas tank, spare tire, it's pretty well the package, not including a trolling motor or anchor or anything like that you want. I think our basic price is $14,500 on that.
That's a 35 on that good.
Yeah, it's 35. Sure is.
All right, let's look at the most unique boat on the lot.
Well, you're talking about this boat with an electric motor.
Electric motor. You're looking like this boat is for a 15.
That is a, I believe that's a 16. That's
16 foot boat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got a electric motor. This thing don't even have a gas tank.
Don't even have a gas tank. It's 60 volts. It'll surprise you how good it does. You won't win any races, but to fish a place with electric only, or if you don't want to buy gas, it certainly does a good job.
This boat will run 10, 12 knots, depending on how much you run.
Well, depending, it'll run 8 miles an hour, 7 miles an hour. You can see 9 miles an hour out of it.
Okay.
And it's got forward, neutral, and reverse, and a stick steering just like our regular outboard motor.
And you told me that you loaned this boat to a man that's fishing the bass tournament, right?
Right. They have tournaments in Georgia that are electric only. And the man fished this tournament, and I questioned him about batteries. He said, well, I have not kept up with it, but I fish a tournament all day. And I could run as much as 2, possibly 3 hours total running time. And he said, I can't tell the batteries are coming down any. And so, you know, it's something nowadays fishing, unless you just want to troll or something, you go run all day long, the batteries, well, you'd have plenty of batteries.
This is a coming thing.
I think it may be. Because we know right now a lot of lakes and possibly some streams to come, you can't use gasoline engines on.
And the price of gasoline looks like it's just continuing.
Well, it continues to go
up. You go out there and fish all day.
And charge it when you come home. And a big charger, this big charger right here goes with the package on this boat. And this is the way it's built. It just plugs in here and plugs into the wall. No hooking up anywhere, just plug it in. And it charges.
Joe, this boat now is a 16-foot boat equipped with the trolling motor and the charger. And on a trailer, what would it cost, fella?
Don't know, to quote it exactly. Probably
how would it cost?
Well, in the 12.5 range, somewhere right in there.
12.5.
Somewhere right in there, yes, sir. And I'm being a little evasive because we've got little different model boats. We've got different models.
Right.
So
that's reasonable enough. You know, for something don't burn any gas.
That's right.
And this is equivalent of 9.
They say about a
10 horse.
Well, that's right. They say about a 10, and run it myself, I think that's about what it's equivalent to.
Joe, you may not agree with me on this next statement I'm going to make. If people fish with a 5-horse outboard motor, they catch more fish.
Oh, we used to, didn't we? We used to.
They will with a 90-horse.
When we rented a boat and took our 5-horse Johnson and put on the back, and we caught a lot more fish.
With one to run 50 miles an hour, you fish a little while and you'll say, well, they're not biting here, right? So I'm going to run 10 miles up the river.
Biggest bass I
Wash everybody out on the hill between here and there.
The biggest bass I ever caught is Seminole, and I was looking at my truck when I caught it. So, you know.
And you wonder how many fish they went past.
Absolutely.
So, small motor, you catch more fish. That's the point I wanted to make.
Tell you what I like about Coram. I like the food, I like the price, I like the quality, I like the quantity of it. But what I like most about Coram Steak and Eggs is I like that friendly atmosphere that I always find when I'm down out there. It's owned and operated by Linda and Willie Coram. They are the original, and they're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and their breakfast out of this world. And my favorite is the world famous Coram Heavenly Hash. Coram Steak and Egg, 804 South Tyndall Parkway.
Sunjammers and Hobie Kayaks provide the ultimate lightweight fishing platforms that will offer anyone what they need when it comes time to hit the water. Hobie Kayaks' commitment to innovation, quality, and owner satisfaction is unparalleled in the industry, and the service and selection provided by Sunjammers Water Sports is top-notch. So when it's time for you to go kayak fishing, there's only 2 names you need to remember: Sunjammers Water Sports and Hobie Kayaks. Sunjammers Water Sports is located on the west end of Panama City Beach and online at sunjammers.com.
DOA Lures, the unfair advantage. Mark Nichols molded the world's first plastic shrimp at his kitchen table in 1989. Today, DOA Lures offers 4 sizes of shrimp in 54 colors, along with a complete line of lures for both inshore and offshore use, as well as freshwater.
And what I like the most about DOA Lures, they are American made.
DOA Lures available at your local tackle retailer or go online at doalures.com.
When you want to get the job done, you want a powerhouse of engineering, reliability, and value. You want a Kubota. And right now, during our 40-year-strong celebration, get 0 down and 0% APR for up to 48 months on Kubota utility vehicles, like the climate-controlled RTV 1100 or the affordable compact RTV 400. Join the Kubota movement, 40 years strong, serving the American dream.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Soul Tractor today.
I'll tell y'all what, I enjoyed this trip. It was a real experience, Joe, and I appreciate you having us up here.
Well, I appreciate you coming, certainly do.
And sure, we've got
I think he's got boat fever.
Boat feeder?
I think you do.
Yeah. Don't tell my wife.
I won't tell her. That was fun.
Okay. Sure, you got some, we had a fishing.
Yeah, I got a picture to show. This is our buddy Mike Purdue, and Mike Purdue won the Sunjammers tournament last weekend. I cannot believe that anybody was out last Saturday. It was windy, what, 20, 30 knot winds, pouring down rain, but Mike Purdue went out and he walked away with the tournament. The good angler.
I tell you, Mike, you probably was the only one fishing.
I did talk to two other guys that actually did fish the tournament, and they did land about 30 trout, and but everything was a little bit small, nothing really huge was landed, but it was good for them getting out. And we're going to draw, right? We got some DOA
Yeah, we got
lures.
a sweepstakes draw. Before we do this, you know, tell folks, no, let's draw first.
Okay.
I'm going to let Mr. Joe, I'm going to stir these up good, Joe. Now you don't look in here and pick out your sons or somebody, but draw a name out. This is going to be for what, Cheryl?
Some DOA lures.
DOA lures. All right. Dig deep, Joe.
I did, right off the bottom.
Good deal. And who's going to win?
Jackie Simmons.
Jackie Simmons.
Jackie Simmons. You're the winner of the DOA bait. Give us a call, Jack.
Yep, hey, and we've got some new airheads in it, so congratulations, Jackie. We've got those Sunjammers Water Sports has got the airheads in stock now. I think they got about 5 or 6 colors. They've came out with the new 411, so they got the airhead now with the root beer body and the gold tail.
And they want us to sell them for them.
I know I'm going to use them. I love that color.
Yeah, I know. Sure likes that. Sure tell folks how to enter the sweepstakes, because we're going to be giving away something just every week.
That's right. Yep. What you want to do is email us at outdoors@captainroy.com or call 850-722-9382. And make sure you get up here to Hawkford, come see Joe, and do a demo on one of these boats. They're just fabulous. I think I like the electric model.
Good.
We got one extra.
Okay.
Visit our website too, folks. You can just type in CaptainRoy.com, go to our website, and get all the information that you need to know about me and Cheryl, about us, how to get up with Joe. Yeah, Joe. You can see all of our sponsors. Website's CaptainRoy.com. Get 2 weather reports on there. You can compare them. Sometimes they're a little bit different. That's what I do. I look at one, I look at the other. But anyway, we've got to get out of here, Cheryl. Yeah. We've had a great time, a great day, and folks, I hope y'all enjoyed the show just as much as we enjoyed it.
It was fun today.
Remember, tune in again next week at the same time, and remember to always
try to be as good to him as he is to you.
Good day. Folks, it's time to wrap it up and go to the barn.